Hello survivors, welcome to a brand new Soulstone survival video. Today we are back with a brand new Gambler Omnipotent run. Let's go to the Wheel of Names and see which character it is that we are playing today. So for today we are going to be spinning the wheel. Please be, oh, I really want Monkey King, but obviously we'll have to play. Oh no, okay. Move up, okay, Elementalist, let's get straight into it. We are on the Elementalist now. We've tried this a couple of times with her and we've actually failed, so I want to be a little bit transparent with you guys. We've had some really trash skill lineups over here. This one wasn't so bad, but we just didn't get enough form. And then this one, I don't know, we just couldn't stack enough slow for Frozen Warhammer to pop off, and it just took us forever. I mean, 10 minutes and we didn't even get to the first boss slain. So hopefully we can get something good on our fourth try. I would say third time lucky, but we actually, this is our fourth attempt. We do find ourselves the Frozen Warhammer again, which is a good sign. It's not a bad thing. We just need skills that will be able to apply that slow efficiently, because without it we are not going to be in a good spot. And there is something about the skill. Firstly, we've got RC Veins, so we're going to be proccing that, which will help us. But the other thing that we're hoping for is that we get a skill or even Elemental Overload, get a lot of those, so that we get these ice skills or this the slow orbs over here, which will help apply more slow to the enemies for us. But other than that, if we don't get a skill that can apply a slow very efficiently, we are going to be in trouble. And already Firebolt is not one of those skills that is going to help us a lot. So if anything, well, I mean, it does give us burn to slow, but we didn't need Firebolt to get the burn stacks, and we certainly didn't need it to do anything for us for this build. So we're going to spend a little bit of time. We are using our first weapon, sorry, it's to get the Ball Lightning for the Dazed. That's going to assist us in critical strike chance and a little bit more damage, as you can see over here, and it just deals damage to everything around it. But what we do need is, you can see critical strike chance is there, critical damage is there. What we are going to need is cast frequency and things like that. We do need the touch of arse, for all of you that love my accent. So we say arse, or you know, you being an ass, or ass for what you put in your soft drinks to make them colder. So I say touch of ice, and that is just an accent. So pretty funny. Magnetic bonus over there. And I think we actually got, okay, all right, we're in business here. We got spinning staff. That's going to allow us to you know, obviously apply a lot of slows. I wasn't paying attention to our skills, so that's pretty good. We do get aptitude gain as well from other things. And spinning staff is, I believe, a slam skill, but we'll double check that. All we're gonna need is more, it is slam indeed, and we get the bull charge again as well, which is going to come in handy. So we should be able to get slam to holy. Alright, we finally, after a good amount of tries, are going to be able to complete this. So that's good. We get ice to fire. It does help. It does help. Don't get me wrong. The reason it helps is because the more we can cast this, the more burn stacks we'll have, and we'll eventually go burn to slow with the hypothermia, and that means that we get the more slow stacking, which is what we need. Essentially, we just want slow on absolutely everything. And then we also get Arctic Assault, which is disoriented, as well as a thrust skill. Not really worried about the thrust part of it, but it does give us RC Veins as well. So RC Veins will help us with some beautiful stuff over there. Yep, this is definitely going much better. Now what we need is area of effect for magical. We do have a couple of magical skills, so we should be able to see it. And that's going to give us a big area of effect for our Frozen Warhammer. So my vitality has finally been re-established. I was losing hope for this run, and I was eventually just going to lower the difficulty, but I think we will be able to make it with these skills, luckily. So don't give up, guys. Sometimes these are challenging. You got to understand the way that skills work. You got to get RNG on your side. And we finally got it. RNG on our side. Perfect. Okay, burn. Again, we're looking for the slow to, burn to slow. There's damage increases. It's not really what we're looking for. The slam to fire is also really good, but we might as well see, I don't need this. We're going to actually banish this one. We need the magical damage. So slow to fire we can lock, and then a slam to ice. That's a slam skill. Slam to ice could be good, but it's not what we're looking for. There's multicast for physical, again not what we're looking for. We're looking for the multicast and damage to magical, which is these ones over here, because we want to scale the frozen warhammer as much as possible, not any of the other skills. Obviously that is physical, so if we could get multicast on it, that would be great. So I'm not going to banish the physical multicast. We will use it for spinning staff, but we don't have to really necessarily worry about it too much. Just the multicast, not the damage of the skill. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about the XP here. We're just going to keep moving forward. Lots of elemental upgrades over here. My goodness. It's been a roller coaster of a ride today to get this Elementalist going. But I thought I'd be transparent, because I know there's been comments where you guys have said like you've spent 50 games in a row where you're just unable to do it. So I wanted to show you that it's not just you guys. I spent a decent chunk of time also struggling, and it is normal. So also, where are these dudes that we're supposed to be defeating? They were all in the middle? Normally they're on the edges, so that was very weird. Alright, we do need some movement speed as well. I'm struggling with movement speed. Multicast and bull charge is good. We do get ancestry and purity from it, and we did discover the last time we played with bull charge that ancestry actually did a whack ton of damage, so we're very happy for it to be a part of our kit again today. And with it scaling on HP as well, we obviously want to try and get as much of that as humanly possible. And it seemed like it scaled pretty well last time on HP as well, so the more we get, the stronger we are. Cast frequency, we can't re-roll freely unfortunately, because we might have to use some for bosses and things like that. And then we're also looking for disoriented, which we haven't found either, so hypothermia will be very good. Still no movement speed. There's the hypothermia, more slow stacks. And is it doing the most damage? It is indeed, with ancestry right behind it. So if we actually get more life, I'm sure the ancestry will land up doing far more damage. We got hit there, unfortunately. This is one of the problems. Even though we've got a little bit of healing, we don't have a lot of defenses with the Elementalist. So when we do get hit, it hits hard and it hurts. So we do need to try and get that to not be as bad through block chance and armor, and even dashes works. So area of effect here would be very good. Obviously, if you wanted to do this yourself, guys, and not make it so challenging, grabbing the brittle to colossal with Midorak will be the best option. But because I'm trying to make it a little bit more challenging for myself, I don't do that. So there's the burn to slow as well. We can add a little bit more burning. We need the movement speed. We need the disarrays. Cast frequencies are good. See, we have 0 block and armor, so we've only got the 24 and 23%. So Grabbing a bit of armor and block chance is definitely going to come a long way for us as well. Just going to lower the visibility here so we can focus on the fight itself. And a lot of damage being done to the boss, which is fantastic. This is a good sign for us, so I am very happy with this. Okay, perfect. So now we grab exposed, which will help us even more. We get a slam to critical strike chance over there. This is why we keep our rerolls though, so that we can get things like the exposed over there. Moving forward, we're going to go disarray to disoriented nice and quickly with Aranak. Very easy fight as well, so that's going to help us. And we'll stick to 60% visibility just so we can survive as well. But exposed is going to be a very big multiplier in our damage, which is great. And the first is a test of damage. Speaking of damage, we haven't seen any damage increases to Frozen Warhammer yet. So definitely relying on the slow stacks coming from things like Spinning Staff and Split Shot. Well, actually, you can see how crazy the bull charge is going. So that's actually applying quite a good amount of slow stacks for us as well. Okay, that was pretty good. Slam to Holy, that's fine. More multicasting, cast frequencies. We're going to grab a little bit more armor if possible. Multicasting on the bull charge, the firebolt, and the frozen warhammer. We can go slam as well, so lock that one. There's a damage for it, so we'll grab that. And some more crit damage there as well. Okay, this one is defeat the spiders. Nice, quick and easy. Let's keep going. Multicasting other skills through slam. Area of effect for our frontal skills, so that's actually everything. Oh, that's quite funny. We landed up getting 6 frontal skills. I didn't even notice that till now, so that's really good. Hopefully we can get damage and multicast for frontal skills as well, so we can get those beautiful upgrades. That's so good. Okay, slow stacking, some more, beautiful. We get the ass to slam. We can grab it. It's not really going to help that much, but it is something, so what the heck, we'll just do it. And then obviously bull charge, increasing HP means more damage for bull charge as well, so that's going to definitely assist us there. Alright, I can see this dude. There's another 2 over here, another one over there. There we go, fantastic. Usually they're used to sitting corners, so it's very weird to see them in like the middle of the map for us to try and defeat. If you feel like you also don't need the Elementalist's Ascension, you can get rid of it as well. Damage increase, I wonder what it does. So 1000 damage, 21-1. We get the area of effect for those and another swift. The swift is going to be quite powerful here. Will definitely help us. It would also be nice if I didn't get hit by those guys. If I actually used the swift. We do have purity, so that's going to heal us up, which is perfect. And we need to defeat the spiders. Okay, not doing that one. Although it is an easy one, it's quicker to just do a 3-1 over here. Defeat the dark dudes. There's one over there. There's one right here. I think the only thing with Frozen Warhammer, if you have to compare it to other skills like Ice Vortex and that, is you have to be right on top of an enemy. So it does make it quite difficult to play with compared to some other skills that you can get. So, I mean, a lot of people might not like it because of that, but otherwise it seems to be a pretty decent skill that, you know, you can have some fun with. Movement speeds. Oh, we're getting so many slam to everything, which we're not looking for. We don't need... actually, area of effect here might not be too bad, so we'll lock that. And then we'll keep the multicast over here as well. So area of effect for our physical skills. That's Spinning Staff's area of effect. That's going to help us, obviously, with Shattered Prowess and other goodies, like applying more slow stacks. And then we'll add the multicast onto the magical skills as well for more dazed, more other stats. And you can see the difference it makes once you have all that slow stacking going. Beautiful. Alright, reroll. We don't need the dazed, we need the disoriented. There we go. Although we don't, but that's whatever. Frontal damage increase. And what do we do now? Oh, do you know what we can do? Let's go Midorak. We're not going to be doing the Brittle to Colossal, but there's definitely other upgrades over here that are good for us. Like the crit damage and cast frequency one. Area of effect, we got quite a bit already. Damage is a bit of a bigger thing right now. I mean, our area is at 100%, and that's not that much, but it's something. We need to try actually get even more. But I mean, the 20% will probably land up getting frontal area being an upgrade somewhere else as well. So we'll try to do that stuff going forward too. In terms of damage, Frozen Warhammer has outshined now. You can see Bull Charge doing a whack ton for us as well. And then Ancestry just shows you Ancestry is actually far more powerful than a lot of us even thought of. So very, very strong. We'll grab the area of effect, disarrays, prowess to resilience, slam damage. Let's go. So now we've got some armor, although it's not really that much. It's an okay amount for what it is. Here's the circle. And as long as we right on top of the enemies, we should be pretty fine.
Void fragment contained. Soon the sacred blood.
I wonder what it's looking like, full visuals actually. It doesn't look too bad, right? Critical hits, apply disarray, that's fine. More block chance is good. Increase the chance of the elemental overloads. I mean, we could actually play with full visuals. It's not one of those where the visuals are completely breaking the games for you. So let's try it a little bit. If we do lose HP, then we'll turn it off. But... or maybe when we fight the bosses, we'll turn it down again. But until then, we're actually okay. And we've got healing through purity as well, so we should be okay, right? Right? Just get more armor, more HP, that's all. I mean, that's going to increase Bull's charges damage anyway. Got to stick close to the enemy, which means that Midorak could be a little bit more difficult than what I would want. Over here we might have to turn it down if we get hit too much, but we should be a-okay. So I need 2 of them. And there we go. Alright, we'll turn it down for Midorak to at least 4. And we actually got quite a decent chunk of levels, so there's more prowess, crit chance for everything, more slow. I think multicasting might have been a good choice there, but we'll leave it for now. Cast frequencies, of course, are very strong. Ask to Holy, or just multicast for everything else. We've got to go with that. Merciless. I mean, I don't think those options were the greatest, but I mean, we've had worse. And then we just got to try and stick as close to him as possible. And there we go. Beautiful. So there's a couple of things we can get. We can get those, which we're not. We could get every time we get resilience, it gets increased. But we're actually not finding the one I want. So there we go. Finally, cast frequency 50% and 60% critical damage. So that's what we wanted. We ended up getting it. That's beautiful. And we can actually go to broken to get the damage and cast frequency as well. And then that will be that. Just some different ones for a change. And I also think the cast frequency and the critical damage is quite a big one, because that is quite a lot of critical damage, 60. So, I mean, it's not for free, but it's definitely a lot of cast frequency that we otherwise, I mean, critical damage and cast frequency that we otherwise didn't have. So that cast frequency is quite a large amount, 50%. So don't sleep on some of these cast frequency. Actually, do you know what? Maybe in the future we'll go 1 exposed and then just grab the cast frequency upgrades. So we'll go like 1 from broken for the damage and then 2 from Midorak and see what we can do with that, because that's quite a lot of cast frequency if you think about it. And I think that's gonna just help things get along much better. Area of effects are good. We'll grab those. Some cast frequencies, resilience. We didn't really need critical strike chance. We're on 154, but we do have quite a lot of critical strike damage. So the more we crit, the better. Okay, critical strike supply burn. Remember, we do have a burn to slow, so that is going to be good for our damage. And then we're going to try and get another 50% critical strike chance if possible. We're not going to worry too much about it, but if you can get to 200% to guarantee a double crit, then that's good. And just to reiterate, in case you guys don't watch every single video, critical strike chance, if you get over 100%, what it does is it doubles the critical damage essentially. So it's as if you've hit twice with a crit. All it does is add the critical damage to the attack. So it will hit once, but it will be as if you hit twice with a crit, because that's how much damage it will do. Okay, that went really, really well, really quickly as well. Grab HP and some block. There's some crit, armor, some more slow, area of effect. Again, remember, the more area of effect we have on the skill, the better it's going to be. And then some more damage. Yeah, 200% area of effect now. We could have worked for more area of effect on spinning staff, but it's not the end of the world. And then again, we want to be as close as possible, just so we can hit them with as many of the frozen warhammers. However, we don't want to take lethal damage like we would have there. And that's why we work on the area of effect. Okay, so we get the magic increase. We've got the 1 reroll, critical damage against nearby enemies. Otherwise, resilience, and you have a chance to... Wait, no. Okay, we have to take Shattered. We had no more rerolls. We do have Shattered on Spinning Staff, but obviously the game didn't want to give us the Gladiatorial Instinct, which is what we should have gone for. So if you can find it, that's great. We will definitely do another run in the future where we're just going to grab the cast frequencies, damage and crit damage upgrades. It depends on the weapon of the character and how much crit we can actually get on them and things like that. Obviously, as long as we've got the skills as well and they will benefit from such things, then that will be great to go for things like that in the future. But this is the last world, and then it's just a Corrupted Void Hunter because we're only on the Sigil, the 3.
The storm is set.
Sigil of Vileness. But Shattered will be very useful anyway. I mean, I think we already applied quite a lot of it, so... Not a necessary upgrade, but we didn't have a choice there.
I'm closer. Void fragment is now mine.
Okay, rotting is a weird one to see, but we'll take it. Some more slow stacking. Beautiful. burn to slow is good. We actually don't have that much burning, but the more of those stacks we have, the more burn to slow, or the more stacks of burn will become slow stacks. So it does help increase the amount of slow that we apply by having those, by the way. So that's the only reason I'm taking it. You can actually see the amount of damage that we're doing now. I am stuck in a corner. Holy moly, that was scary. Purity, do your thing. I hate this level. Just because of those parts that you can walk into. Nothing else, just that part. Okay, more life. Sure, disarray to bleed. I think it's a bit late to start stacking something other than, you know, disarray or anything else. We got a 10 times 10. I really want to play a bull's charge build. I want to stack HP. Oh look, we finally got a loot goblin. I hope I didn't miss one in this video today. Okay, damage, more disarray, more crit, more disarray. Get that disarray pumping. We're only at 22% extra damage. I think I can go much higher.
Void fragments collected. Keep pushing.
But here we go, final objective. There's more disarray, more cast frequency, 0.5. Yeah, it's got such a low cooldown as well. We definitely got to try it. So we can play it on the shaman, because the shaman does get vigor in his skill tree. We can then also grab the vigor from the void hunter, the void king, when you defeat him. And you can stack a vigor, and you can stack bulwark for block, but that won't really help us. What would we stack?
This way leads to the end. What end?
Because it's just HP you need, and you got the purity. So stacking block and armor would be good anyway, and you also want to hit a lot of times. So there's all those things to take into consideration. It's whatever. Area, cost frequency, another burn to slow, critical strike chance 178%. We are fighting the sentinel again, so we just got to be careful of things like that. The other thing is the arrows, again, can't dodge through them, and I didn't do anything very clever there. Just got to move, and there you have it. Luckily we defeated her, because that was quite a hectic one. And then if you are going to keep going forward, obviously damage, cast frequency, and movement speed with the dash will be pretty good. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen, we actually did it under 20 minutes, +6 with random skills. Frozen Warhammer being the beast. I knew as soon as we got it, as long as we got skills like split shot did help quite a lot there. You can actually check with the number of hits a skill did. So the best skill that we had was Spinning Staff, and you can actually see Firebolt, because of the skill chain, actually ended up doing a decent amount of damage, even more than Spinning Staff. And you can just see, because of the number of hits, that's what carried us. It was used as an auxiliary skill or a support skill, and it did a whack ton of hits against enemies, and therefore we were able to actually stack the slow that we needed, and therefore do the damage that we did. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.